God, somebody's uncle's here. He doesn't know what he's doing.
What's going on, everybody? I'm somebody's uncle. Welcome to Seen This, Heard About This. Today's episode is a COVID video. And so what we're going to do today is do a follow-up to the previous video where I was getting my headphones set up. Good news, I got it to work. Needed a few more things from the Intergoogles. Ordered them up, got them tried out. You're going to see how the various parts work, what works best, and what the best solution is for using headphones with the Xbox 360S. Why is it COVID? Because this video is a follow-up to the previous video, and they go together. You might say, they're COVIDs. Okay, so we have a couple of new connections to try to make sure we have a high-definition connection. I have tried these headphones now on another device. I did not have extra sound. In fact, these were fantastic. Definitely never owned fancy ones, and these aren't terribly expensive, but these are the best I've owned. So what I have here, I have this sort of monstrosity of 6 cables. These are component cable. They also do have, it has a composite connector as well, composite video. And I also have this audio adapter. This is probably what we'll end up using. This is the preferred method that will allow me to continue using an HDMI connection. Okay, so here's the story. Going to connect the Xbox 360 component cables. I have it set here to HD TV. So the signal is going to come out of component video, which means we're not going to use the yellow composite video. We've got these 5 wires, 5 plugs. Somehow we're going to get them into the 2 ports here. So here's what we're going to do. This is easy, I think. So let's start with red and blue and green. So super easy. There's red, there's blue, and there's green. Back in my day, we didn't have components, all these fancy component cables, the latest, greatest technology here. We had 2 little prongs, fork-shaped prongs. We had to wedge under screws and screw them in. That's how we connected things to the TV. So I have this green here. I didn't know what to do with it. I had to look this up. Found it out there on the Googles. They had some information, so I can actually use this, the same one that I use for the composite video, which explains why it's part yellow and part green, because I can use it for the green. Okay, and I've got the red and the white. This is the traditional, the old deal here. I'm gonna connect these. This one's red, this one's white. I'm gonna connect it. Let's see if anything exciting happens. We do this. One thing's in the next thing, and the next thing we have this long chain of wires we're going to connect. Super simple. Let's see if it works. See what we can do here. We'll put the yellow into the yellow, blue into the blue. Aren't you glad these are so idiot-proof? How it's so easy to know how to connect these 34 wires. Things are connected. What's connected into what? Not everything's connected into everything. If I recall, this is going to be this little one that's remaining. Green and green. 360's on. Let's see if I can get a picture here. Oh, Mama's so dumb. She bought tickets to Xbox Live. Not so ridiculous these days with esports, am I right? Okay, TV's on. Component is showing up as an option. Pretty neat. Oh, yeah, there's component. It's working. Okay, I'm connected. The picture is not as great as it usually is. I wasn't expecting it to be, but I thought it would be a little better than this. I don't have. Maybe I'll get a shot of the screen later. Not so important. Anyway, I'm probably not going to end up using component. I just wanted to know that it would work and know how it works. Okay, so I'm going to listen. Not going to put that over the fan. Listen here and see what I hear. I do not have sound. I have not plugged in the power for the headset. Power is on. Sounds halfway decent, actually. I don't have that humming sound, but I only have right channel. Which one's right and which one's left? Red and white, I don't know. No, they never really tell you. The red and white, they don't really tell you which one's left, which one's right. Okay, let's get this back in. You know what, I bet it wasn't pushed far enough in. That happened last time with this yellow port here. I understand from the inter-Googles that it has to do with the brightness signal. Yep, okay, so that was the case. It just wasn't pushed far enough in. I had that problem last time. You would think I would have learned, now I've learned. He's got to be put in all the way. That was good sound. It's a good headset. Recommend it. That connection is working just fine, so that was a good experiment. Good to see kind of how that worked. I've not tried recalibrating the resolution, which I can do. Screen looks a little odd. I think that's mostly it. Mostly has to do with that resolution issue. So if I was serious about using the component cables, I would try that and use that. Because right now the picture is less than stellar. It's never going to be as good as HDMI. But I think I can get it better than it currently is. And the sound is just fine. So this is an option. If I ever have full HDMI ports or want to use a 1986 Magnavox, I can do that. So that's great. Let's try the next thing. Let's undo these guys. Now here's what we're going to do. This is the audio adapter. This is the preferred way for using this kind of thing if you want to do HDMI. This does not have 3.5 millimeter, 1/8 inch headphone jack. I never really know. Are they 3.5 millimeters or are they 1/8? They don't tell you. HDMI is in. Let's change back to my HDMI input. Okay, picture is great. Very good picture, exactly what I expect. Put this guy in. It's got your red, it's got your white, it's got your little black hole there. Pretty sure that's an optical out port connecting surround sound systems, or there are headsets, especially our surround sound headsets that'll connect into that. So I've read, I do not have any. Okay, so I've now plugged that in. I'm still seeing my picture through HDMI. Let's go back to my headset. It's always good to tangle your wires up in as many pieces as possible. So I got these guys. I got red and white. Let's go right into here. Let's do a red. Let's do a white. Doesn't matter that that's still open. Picture is still there. Let's check the sound.
Oh, that's good sound.
Getting that Xbox 360 menu swish sound. And the boop, 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 as you go through the menu, you know what I'm talking about. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's a good solution. We have a winner. We have a winner, everyone. Good times, exciting, good tidings to you. I now have a way to play my Xbox 360 and use headphones, so I don't have to bother everyone and their brother when I play during the quarantine period. Here again, here's what we've got. We've got the Xbox 360 connected to HDMI to the TV. I gotta see if the sound is still available on the TV. It should be, right? There you go. There's the swish sound I was talking about. It sounds great coming through the headset. So, how is it connected? HDMI, sending digital sound and video to the television. We've got proprietary AV port connected to an adapter, audio adapter, and I've got analog pickups, red and white, sending it through analog wires to my headset, standard headset jack here. So once again, Turtle Beach Earforce X12 headset. It's a great budget option. I found a good quality, hardly used pair on eBay. Has fantastic sound, long wire, perfect for the quarantine period. Okay, so I got to clean all this mess up. The plan is to see you again for some gaming, try out some different things. We'll probably try a Half-Life 2. I don't know if you've heard about this. Half-Life 2 is out. It's a great game. So I think that's probably what we will try soon. All right, thanks all. Thanks for watching my COVID episode. And congratulations, you've now watched between two videos, 30 minutes of me setting up headphones. COVID you later.